Yeah, I do feel like it gets here faster. I do. There's also, it gets here faster because, at least for this year, it's gotten here faster because we've had a relatively successful season. So there was I mean, you've interviewed me enough. There was a 3-week period there where it's just like, get on a bus, go play an away game, come home, go to bed, wake up, go to practice, get on a bus. So those 3 weeks kind of fly by, but you don't realize in the moment when those 3 weeks get done, you're on the tail end of your season. So the past few home games, it's been almost a little nostalgic as well, thinking about it. But this is a really good senior class, and there's a lot of them. There's 6 of them. And when I go back to not last year, but the year before, where we had a really successful season, they were the babies. Like Alex and Liz were starting, but they were like the young ones. So to watch this crew grow together and to have all 6 of them, they've been really great leaders. So they always mean something to me. The senior nights, there's always something special about the senior nights. But for this crew, it's just 6 girls and how they stuck together. I think that speaks to who they are.
I'm definitely excited for them to start their new life in college, but it's definitely really sad for me because I love all of them and I'm really close with a lot of them. So that aspect of it is kind of hard, but I'm really happy for them and what their future is going to look like.
It's definitely going to be very bittersweet because obviously we're losing them and it's not easy. It's very sad and we're going to miss them. We're all very close with each other. But it's also great to see them taking that next step in their lives and they're going to graduate from high school and they're going to go off to college, whether they're playing basketball or not, and they're going to do great. I know they all are. So it's definitely very bittersweet.
It's crazy. It'll be like my 3rd senior night since I've been here, and each one I'm like, oh, it's a year closer, but now it's here. I'm like, in total disbelief.
It went by really fast. I feel like we just started. I feel like I just got here. It doesn't feel like it's been 4 years and I'm a senior.
No, it went by so fast, honestly. No, I feel like the season has really flown by. I can't believe we started 4 months ago, in November, which is crazy to me because this season has just been really I don't know, it's been a lot of fun, and it's just sad that it's coming closer and closer to the end.
I feel like the season has flown by. I feel like there's been so much but also so little all at the same time. It's just gone by super fast, and I can't believe we're already nearing the end.
I honestly can't believe that it's here. Not only that it's here already in this season, but that it's just here in my high school career. I feel like my freshman year, that just seemed so far away when it was senior night, but now that it's finally here, I can't believe it.
I remember being sad because I was really close with most of the seniors my freshman years, and I still talk to them until this day, and it was it was so weird because they were it goes by fast, and they're sitting there, you're no, it doesn't, and you're I'm here for 4 years, I got so much time, and now that I'm a senior, I know what they mean, it does go by fast. I was just a sophomore, I was just a freshman literally 2 days ago is what I feel but it's been years.
I definitely remember that freshman year because there were a lot of seniors my freshman year, and I was just wow, that's just so far in the future for me, I don't have to even think about that, and then the fact that it's finally here is just unbelievable.
The only other senior night that I can remember thinking about my own was last year, and I remember thinking, because we only had 1 senior last year, that, oh my God, this is me in 1 year, and planning for her and being this is I don't know, it's just so surreal that it's literally tomorrow. I feel old, and I know I'm not, but I feel old.
I was a senior my sophomore year, so seeing her and her graduating and her her senior night was crazy because I was so long. I have 2 years. That's the season is the longest, winter's the longest season. So I was time will come, but it approaching so fast is crazy, and the fact that it's tomorrow night is just insane because I remember when I was a little freshman and I was oh my gosh, these girls are so big and they're seniors and that's so long, and now that it's approaching, it's crazy.
I've definitely had that moment a few times already, but I'm just trying to not think too far ahead, but at the same time, be aware that that's coming up.
Yeah, it's definitely a thought in our heads that wow, it feels like we were freshmen yesterday, and now that's going to be us in pretty much a year. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking about that, and it's not an easy thing to think about.
Just want to take a few moments to recognize our senior class with our seniors and do a few other recognitions that we feel are deserved.
fun. I think that having all the underclassmen a part of it, it allows everybody to kind of show their love for the seniors, and I think that I'm super excited. I'm really excited for tomorrow, and I know that they've been working hard, and I know that they've been doing so many things to prep for this, and I think that they're going to put on a really nice senior night.
I feel like we're all going to be a little emotional. I love my team. We all love each other, so we're excited.
I think it'll definitely be bittersweet, but I think it'll mostly just be on the happier side. Just getting to celebrate all of us seniors will just be such a fun time. And it kind of feels like, since we're having this, that it's like our last home game, but we will have another one in the playoffs, which is a good thing. But I think it'll just be a bunch of different emotions from everybody.
I don't know personally, because it hasn't hit me yet. Like I'm like, oh, senior night, like da da da. I was just like, I don't have to set up for it, because I remember it's been stressful years past. But I think it's definitely gonna be there's definitely gonna be some tears. There's gonna be some crying. There's gonna be some laughing. Like, we're all gonna be making fun of all the seniors, or I am a senior. I'm gonna be making fun of everyone else, and I'll be crying myself. So it's just there's gonna be a lot of emotion.
I think I think that it's going to be bittersweet, and I don't know if there will be tears, but I'll definitely be, like, sad, because the fact that high school ball is coming to an end after 4 years is crazy, but I also think it's the fact that we do have a playoff game that's going to make it, not that sad, because I know, okay, we have a game after that, and then we go into playoffs, so I'm just like, okay, the season really isn't coming to an end yet, but I still think it's going to be pretty sad, because then, like, all my younger juniors and freshmen and all them and sophomores, it's going to be sad to leave them behind.
I think there will definitely be some tears. I'd like, for my own pride, just be like, oh yeah, I'll be fine, and not have to think about it. But I know I'll get that sinking feeling, realizing it's like senior night, it's my senior year. It's every time is one of the last few times I get to play with my team. So that is hard to think about. But I also know, they've put so much work into senior night, and we always play with so much energy as a team. There'll be a little bit of tears in the beginning, but I'll just be happy to be there right after.
People. If there's one quality that defines this group of seniors, it's loyalty. Loyalty to themselves, loyalty to each other, and loyalty to the Lady Astros. They've been the strongest voices at practice, at timeouts, at halftime, and with me. They believe in what they do, they believe in each other, and they celebrate each other's victories as if they were their own.
I just feel like I've learned a lot from them, and I hope they've also learned some things from me, and I wouldn't trade being without them for anything.
I think it'll definitely be bittersweet for me. I think for me, I'm excited for the next chapter, but I also don't want to let go yet. There'll definitely be some tears. I feel like a lot of my underclassmen friends and just kind of being the last time I'll get to play with a lot of these girls makes it really bittersweet for me, and will probably make it kind of sad. But I'm trying to hold on to the hope of the fact we're going to hopefully play a few more games together and be able to finish out on a high note.
We're all so close, and we spend so much time together, and we just bond. I haven't bonded with a team like this ever since I started playing basketball. So
it's been a lot of fun. I mean, there's never really issues at all. We're just kind of we see each other every day, and it's we've grown that close knit. Even with the younger kids too, we're all just super close, and I think that that obviously translates onto the court, but we just have so much fun that it's it doesn't even feel stressful because of how much fun we're having, because of how close we are, and it's we can turn and talk to someone if you're not feeling 100% or you're stressed out about something. It's a family environment where it's not everybody just hides their thoughts. You're able to say things that you want to say, which is really good.
I can't say enough good things. I think every team kind of says, oh, we're a family. This team really is, especially this group of seniors. We don't have many classes with each other or anything, but when we're at practice, we pick each other up, we support each other, and the big thing with this group is that even outside of basketball, we're there for each other, we're showing up for each other, and it's especially that senior group because we know it's our last year and it's our last time to do all these things together. So even a couple weeks ago we had to take senior pictures. We all went to a movie after, doing things like that just to bond as a group, and we've gotten really close because of that. And I mean, I can't say enough good things about my teammates. I've been so fortunate to have such a good class around me and such a good grade around me, both as basketball players and as people.
This group is one of the best teams. These 6 are one of the best teams I've ever coached. They've been with me through thick and thin, through some of our best wins and some of our toughest defeats. But no matter the outcome, they always show back up. They're ready to go, they're ready to go to battle, and they're always going to work together.
Girls are really in charge of the decorations and the celebration. I'm not against it. It's just not my forte. So typically one junior steps up. So last year was obviously Julia, because Julia is the mom. Julia has Emily in training. So Grumpy Cat Emily is in training right now, doing a good job. So we've been conversing, but it's a lot of the kids, and huge credit to the parents. The parents step in and do a lot of that as well. For me, what I always do is I'm gonna write a speech for the girls because I just think words have meaning. The balloons are great. I want the balloons. They love the balloons. The 2024 behind the bench, but I think what is more important is just what I want to say about them. And each speech is different. Each year is different. It has the token lines I'm always going to say, but I really try to capture what makes this group special. They'll each get an individual card from me with other private comments, but this is a moment where I want my words to speak, and I want the kids to know how much they mean to me. But the fanfare and all other stuff, I have to give credit to the girls and the parents. They kind of take charge.
Go forth and set the world on fire. I couldn't love you more. First up, we have Tegan Wright with her mom Stacy, her stepdad Alan, her sister Kaylin, and her nieces Jordan and Riley. Next we have Sophia Pliny with her mom Jen and her father Mark.
said to the girls, it's the same, which is nice because we played them twice last year. It's the same offensive scheme, but where Ava was is now Maggie. So lots of screen and rolls, lots of isolation for Maggie. Maggie shoots a lot. She's averaging, I think she's right below Liz with scoring. So I feel like the next closest scorer, I think, has 7 points a game. So our focus tomorrow is if you can eliminate Maggie and ask the others to step up. I think that's our greatest chance of winning. But if you let Maggie go off, she's good. I mean, she just got her 1,000 points, so she's a good enough scorer to get you. But I think it's their physicality and it's great coaching. Largy's a great coach. So we'll have our hands full tomorrow.
Now for the rest is Pinkerton Academy. Starting guy with 5'7" senior number 30 captain, Joanna Cajon. Starting with the guy with 5'7" senior number 5, number 32, Sophia Pellegrini. Starting with the guy with 5'5" senior number 15, William White.
Obviously, we always want to win, but we want to make sure it's a good win so that that's in our minds and we can build up our confidence, especially after the loss to Bedford. We want to have a couple of games to build our confidence back up so that when we go into the playoffs, we're ready to go.
Definitely. I think that playing a team like Goffstown kind of ups the stakes of the game a little bit and kind of allows for the high energy that we've had with a lot of our other games that are playing against good teams. And I think that it makes it easier to get hype and be able to kind of come together and be like, okay, this is what needs to be done. Let's do it, and let's do it while celebrating our seniors. I think that just having a good team like Goffstown to play against definitely makes it a lot more fun.
Just knowing that they are one of the better teams that we'll play against will definitely keep us focused. You know, we'll definitely have some different lineups in there at different times, but we just know that, you know, whoever's out there on the court just has to produce and stay focused and just focus on the win too, because it is senior night, but it's also like, oh, we have a good team that we have to play.
I think that it helps that Goffstown is definitely one of the better teams, so I think that it very much keeps us in line of like, okay, even though it's our senior night, it's still like you have to produce, you have to do all these things. So I think that having Goffstown as a senior night is very good because it's like you can't take them lightly because they're a very good team. Like you just can't come out and be like, okay, whatever, it's going to be like a whatever game. This is a game we have to win. So it keeps us more in focus like during practices and everything. So that's like, it's been good having them as our senior night game.